Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. This is a custom video for Chantel. Alright, so Japan is a great place to buy a pre-owned Rolex watch, and that's for a couple of reasons. First of all, the number of examples that are here. They've got so many shops, so many different pieces in each shop. The choices are amazing, all right? And also the shops are all around the same areas, so it's really easy to hit different shops. The examples are really well looked after, they're really beautiful, and if you're here as a tourist, you don't have to pay the 10% sales tax if you have your passport. Well, here in 2022, Japan is an even better place, not so much for me, but for you guys, all right? Now, it's not open right now, tourists can't come, but it might open up in the next month or two. And if you're buying a $20,000 watch, well, that's gonna pay for your trip and more. And that's because of the exchange rate, all right? It's not going so well for me right now, but for you guys coming in, it's going pretty well. All right, so the Japanese yen. Think of 100 yen as like a dollar. So like a yen is like 1 cent. And when all is going well, it's about $1, 100 yen. That's where things are about even. Now, I've seen it as low as 82 yen, or somewhere in the 80s per dollar, right? That's not so great for you guys when you have to come. You have to buy more yen to get that watch. But right now it's 129 yen per dollar. So when you come to Japan, your dollar goes further, and the prices here in Japan haven't changed, all right? The yen prices haven't changed, all right? So we'll get to that later, but the exchange rates have. So it's a great time to come to Japan when you can, whenever that happens, to buy a Rolex watch. All right, let's get into Chantel's question. Hi, Austin. I came across your YouTube videos and would like a custom video, please. Thank you, Chantel. I'm wanting to come to Japan to buy a Rolex and have no idea which cities are best for consignment, and was hoping you could let me know which stores would possibly have the watch. We'll get into what watch she wants in a minute. Let's talk about cities. The bigger city, the better. So you're gonna wanna come to Tokyo. Osaka is pretty good as well, but Tokyo has the highest number of shops, the highest concentration of shops, and the most number of areas with watch shops. And oftentimes other cities will have watch shops, and almost always they'll have a branch shop in Tokyo. So if you find a piece on the internet, and we'll talk about how to hunt for a piece via the internet in a minute, but if you find a piece but it's in another city, you can have it sent to the branch shop here. It takes them about a day or two to do that. I've had pieces sent from Osaka, from Hokkaido to check out. As far as shops go, people ask me that all the time. Austin, what shop do you recommend? Well, I don't recommend any one particular shop. I would never say, hey, I want to buy a Rolex watch. I'm going to buy it at this shop. It's not how you do it here in Japan, all right? All the shops are pretty equal in terms of trustworthiness. We'll get into that in a minute. It ties into her next question. But here in Japan, you chase the piece, you chase the example, you find the example that's right. Prices can vary widely depending on the shop and the condition of the watch and whether it has box papers. So chase the piece, not the shop, all right? I heard that there are fake Rolexes out there in Japan and to be careful. So I'm a bit nervous. All right, you don't need to be nervous. Look, I think a lot of people think, all right, Japan is in Asia, and they think of Asia and they think of some of the fakes that come out of China and perhaps other countries, and they kind of conflate that with Japan. There's not a problem with fakes here. People don't deal in fakes. They don't like fakes. Fakes are illegal here. A shop would get in big trouble selling a fake, and except for one time, I've never seen a fake. And if you want to see that time, link in the description. Simon, who lives in Thailand, was here buying an Explorer 2, and I saw this kind of weird, sketchy shop, and I stopped in it, and they had what was clearly a fake GMT BLNR, and the price wasn't fake. It was thousands of dollars, but it was comical how bad it was, and it's in that video. Check it out. But that wasn't a real watch shop. They were selling Chinese goods. The person working there, I think, was from China as well, and I was videotaping this watch, and I wanted to videotape the other Rolex watch. I'm doing air quotes down here, but she was like, nah, I'm not gonna show you that one. She kind of knew I was busting her, and my guess is the second I left that shop, those watches disappeared for a while before she probably put them back out. So that wasn't a real watch shop. You don't have to worry about fake Sears. All right, what watch does she want? She wants a 28 millimeter solid yellow gold ladies Datejust. She wants it with the champagne dial with the diamonds on the dial. She wants it on a president bracelet, the Jubilee bracelet, and she wants the gold fluted bezel, although she says she would be open to the diamond bezel. And Chantel, this is one of those watches you can find at an authorized dealer. So this is the kind of watch that they would order for you. They won't do that for other watches, right? But they would order this watch for you, and they probably would call you about this watch, all right? This is the kind of watch you buy to get a Submariner, or you get 3 of these to get a Daytona. So you could get this at an authorized dealer, and with the exchange rate, you could save thousands. Now, she sent me this screenshot, and you can see the price there. I'm assuming this is USD, 28,850 USD. Well, here in Japan, retail at an authorized dealer, this goes for 3,088,800 yen. And that is, with the exchange rate, less than 24,000 USD. So you would save $4,000. That would probably pay for your trip right there. Now, if you wanted to go pre-owned, you could save even more money. So these are some of the examples they have on Rakuten. And the cheapest one right here, 2,680,000 Japanese yen. That's $20,810. And I just checked this listing, and they've actually lowered the price by 80,000 yen, which is about 620 USD. All right, so, and by the way, it would be even cheaper for you if you take your passport, because you wouldn't pay the 10% sales tax that is in this price. So this would save you about, 10,000 USD if you're okay with a pre-owned piece, and this is listed as like an almost new piece. So there you go. I mean, you could save a lot of money. You just have to wait for Japan to open up, and then you can come and buy your watch. And you might have to pay the tax, when you take it back to your country, and that's kind of on you. I don't know about that, but anyway, it could be a good way to get this watch. All right, Chantel, so how do you find this specific piece in Japan? How do you hunt it down? That might be the hard part. Well, you use Rakuten. Rakuten is an internet site, and brick and mortar shops put their wares on Rakuten, and you can use Rakuten to sift through the many pieces and narrow down your selection. Do your legwork on Rakuten. So you're going to want the reference number of this watch you're looking for. It's 279178. So you go to Rakuten, you put in Rolex, the reference number, and you can see the listing for all of the examples of this watch, and you can see them from most expensive to least expensive, or vice versa. And that's how I found this screenshot, and that's how I hunt down a piece. You find the piece, and you find the one that's right. You find out if it is in Tokyo. You maybe call the shop, and then you go and you look at it, you check it out, and you can buy it. And oftentimes it's even cheaper at the shop because they don't have to give a cut to Rakuten. All right, hopefully that helps. Chantel, thank you for your custom video request. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions. Japan is going to be opening up soon, and it's going to be a great place, an even better place with this exchange rate to find Rolex watches, to shop for Rolex watches. And look, it's great for you guys, not great for me. I was pricing 16710s last night, and I got this one for less than 1,000,000 yen, right? And now all of them are over 1,500,000 yen, which for me is incredible because, again, my yen hasn't changed. But if you're coming from the States, that's less than 12,000 USD. So exchange rates do matter, and once Japan opens up, there are going to be a lot of good deals to be had for tourists. Let me know what you think. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.